Welcome to Your World Within Daily. I'm Eddie Pinero, and in this episode, we're going to talk about the power of adjustment and how it's not about the perfect plan or flawless execution, but the ability to pick up the pieces and keep going. So I recently came across a quote. It says, "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination." And it made me think about sort of an undervalued aspect of growth or progress, personal development. And it is the idea that we're not supposed to have the answers. We're not supposed to know, right? Life is more about the ability, right, the mental fortitude to be able to take what comes at you, the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, understand them, adjust your strategy, and move on, right? Because there are things about the world that you can't change. There are things about the world that we're not going to like. It's no secret there's a lot of suffering in life. And it's the ability to take that and rise above it to create something of substance that ultimately defines us, right? That makes or breaks us. I can personally look back and think about the times that perfection was my enemy. I didn't want to start a new venture or release some content or, you can fill in the blank. I didn't want to do it because I told myself it wasn't perfect. Well, perfect is really a mask, for insecurity. It's a top layer. It's being scared. It's being fearful. You don't have to know the answers. And in fact, the most beautiful things around us, the most important things around us, right? The creators of those things, their founders, they didn't know exactly how life would unfold. They didn't know that. They had a vision, and most importantly, they had belief in themselves to adjust. They knew that things wouldn't be perfect. They knew that life wouldn't roll out a red carpet, but they also knew that within themselves was the power and the strength to make the most of any situation, to learn and to move on. Life is about adjusting your sails. And I feel like it gets lost in the ether. Like, people don't talk about adjusting as much as they talk about planning, consistency, right? All these things that are super important, but they're half the battle, right? Because things don't go the way we drew them up. And the ones who get discouraged and disheartened, well, as they're going through the process, they look around and go, wait a minute, this is tough. This isn't what I planned. And it's in one's ability to understand that, of course, it's not, how you planned it. That's not what it's about. Winning and losing is about finding a way to win despite the setbacks, the obstacles, the highs, the lows, and the ups and the downs. So what does this mean, right? Where's the impact? Where's the value? Well, it means more focus should be on simply putting yourself in a position to let life come at you so you can react to it, than sitting there waiting for the perfect launchpad. Right? Because there is no perfect moment, just like there is no perfect path. There is an individual and his or her ability to make the most of the situation. Put yourself in that position. Allow life to happen. And believe that you're capable of managing those components, because you are. And maybe it's struggle at first. It's like the recipe doesn't change, the context changes. There will always be challenges. It's their magnitude and the context in which they happen that changes. But once you learn to handle that, once you learn that, hey, look, that's life, it really puts you in a place to live a more productive, healthy, happy existence. You have the power within yourself to do amazing things. let it happen. All right. Have an amazing day. What is it here? It's Amazing Wednesday. If you enjoy this podcast, if you get value from it, I'd greatly appreciate you to subscribe, to rate and review. It helps me get this out to the world. And that is everything to me. So thank you, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.